Hey, what's up? This is Udulena from Udulena Digital. Welcome to my channel. Every Sunday I post a new video here, so please be sure to subscribe if you are new. We have videos about my favorite books, my favorite online education, courses, as well as online advertising and marketing. I work for Google, but everything that I'm talking about here are things that I have experienced from my own personal point of view. And I don't recommend anything on behalf of Google on this channel. Having said that, today I'm going to talk about a few experiments that I've been doing the last months on e-commerce. I know a lot of people, maybe many of you as well, have thought about starting an online business. I think it's been the talk, especially around recently with coronavirus. A lot of businesses have moved, let's say, from selling in store to selling more online. But also I think a lot of individuals are now more and more thinking about how to earn an income, let's say, independent of their job, and they start looking into online businesses, and specifically e-commerce. So today I'm going to tell you about some of the pitfalls that I fell into and how to avoid them next time when you decide to do this. So rule number one, prepare yourself that it will take a little bit longer than you expect. Like with everything, for example, starting a YouTube channel, the first year I didn't have any views. So now I'm getting like more than 2,000 subscribers soon. But everything takes time and consistency. Same with e-commerce. So first, think about a good product, something I would recommend you, something that does not expire quickly, something that's not very heavy and also not too expensive, so that you can easily, let's say, sell more of it. Why do I need this? Let's say, imagine you want to sell laptops. First of all, you have so many policies, regulations, because they contain batteries. So you cannot send them to certain countries, or even to send them within the country. Sometimes there are problems with shipping. The shipping costs are higher. It's a very expensive item, so people take more time to decide. Plus, you have a lot of competition. Let's say if you focus on products that are, let's say, not so heavy, not so expensive, and not, let's say, you don't need too much time to decide whether to buy them or not. Let's say you rely that people are gonna take them spontaneously because they are cute and you like them, then this is a good product. So here, for example, my first product that I'm started selling online is this cup. Let me just focus on it. Okay, yeah, you can see it. So this is a cup with famous artists. So you have Frida Kahlo, Yoi Kusama, Faith Ringgold, and Sonia Delaunay. So these are all kind of feminist, also Georgia O'Keeffe. So these are all kind of feminist icons. So I decided to use this product just because it's light, it's easy, it's not too big, it's also cute. I liked it myself. I owned one of these cups before and I decided to sell these as well as a few other items. Actually, you can check my e-commerce website. I'll post the link in the comments below. So first step was actually choosing the product. Then, having chosen the product, then you can decide what to do. You can sell directly on Amazon. So I started with Amazon, and specifically a program called Fulfilled by Amazon, or Amazon FBA. So FBA, not FBI, it's a program which basically allows you to ship your products directly to the warehouse of Amazon, the nearest one in the country where you're selling. And they will do everything from then on. So you need to create an account, you need to list your products there, you need to print little labels for them, stick the labels on the products and ship the carton with all of the products to this warehouse. There I did my first mistake because I decided to choose an independent shipping company, not the one that Amazon recommended, which was UPS in the UK. I chose another one which was slightly cheaper, and it took about 3 months for them to deliver them to the warehouse, just because Amazon was not allowing this shipping company, it wasn't authorized, and they would not allow them to even enter the premises of the warehouse. So never do this mistake. Just choose whatever company Amazon is using in your market, in your country, like UPS, and they will come to your house and actually pick up your carton. In my case, it was luckily just one box of a few cups. I just wanted to taste it to see how it works and go with this one. So then once they are received, it takes a few days for Amazon to process the new delivery, to label it, to ship, and to allocate space, storage space for it. And then they will basically list it on Amazon's marketplace as a Prime product. And that's the difference. When you use FBA, your product is qualified as a Prime for the Prime delivery. So Prime members can basically buy it with one click and get it delivered on the next day to their home. So this is a huge benefit, and Amazon generally prefers FBA products to be seen more in their rankings because they have this solution and they can guarantee. Basically, Amazon is handling the delivery, the shipping, the returns, refunds, as well as the storage. So everything is basically outsourced to Amazon. For this price, of course, you will have to pay for this wonderful service. So sometimes pay attention to the cost. There is a calculator in Amazon's seller account. There is a calculator where you can find out how much this is going to cost you, and you can model your price accordingly. So this includes the weight of the item. This includes also, like where you're selling it to in the country. So you have in mind, so Amazon will charge you for postage, they will charge you their normal referral fee. Even if you're not using FBA, you will still be charged just because you sell on Amazon's website. And then they will charge you also for storage, especially if your items are not selling, they start charging you, or they start pushing you to get your storage out. So having said that, this is the place where so far I've made most of my sales. So it is good for selling, but definitely have some patience. Also, you have to deal with sometimes disapprovals in the beginning. So I would say, yeah, Amazon is a good option, but I think like if you want to do this long term rather than a one-off, I would strongly recommend you to invest in your own website. So I was thinking about doing this, and there were several options that were available. I was mainly hesitating between Shopify and Wix. These are two big platforms. I know that Shopify is only devoted to e-commerce, so they only offer kind of ready-made website templates for e-commerce. So you have everything included, including payments, handling payments, including design, logo creation, advertising, email campaigns, everything is plugged inside. So you have all these things, and this comes at the price around £29 per month. So it's a little bit expensive, especially if you're just starting out and you don't have any profits yet. So I would say this is a good option. Plus they charge you also per sale a small percentage. So you have to check within your countries, it varies between different countries. Then I decided to go for Wix.com. I knew Wix before, but I didn't know that they have an e-commerce solution as well. So they have an e-commerce online stores, which is slightly cheaper. It's £22 per month in the UK. And this is actually not the cheapest one. There is even a cheaper option. I took like the medium plan. And they have a lot of things included as well. So what I really loved is that they have logo makers, so you can create your own logo on their website, or you can hire a professional from their network. You have of course everything ready for the shopping, so wonderful websites with everything created. Plus you have also other add-ons like taxes, email automation, marketing, SEO, connecting with all the tracking platforms like Google Pixel, Facebook Pixel, Google Analytics, Google Ads. What I'm aiming for next, because I just literally created my website yesterday. You can check it below in the link in the description of this video. It's legendcups.com. I literally created this website yesterday. It took me less than about one evening and a little bit work today. But it's so easy. It's pretty much the way you set up your Facebook page or an Instagram account is that simple. And it looks professional, it looks nice. So I strongly recommend you to go with this option. Another option would be to pay to someone to do the website for you. Let's say there are other providers, like for example, if you have a website with WordPress and you can install WooCommerce, which is WordPress solution for e-commerce. But it is slightly difficult. I have tried using WooCommerce before on my personal website, odulena.com, and this was a bit difficult. Also, what's great is if you don't have anything and no idea with Wix, you can actually get a domain and hosting from them. So they have it probably through partnerships with domain and hosting companies. But yeah, basically you can do anything that you need in order to create your online store already in there. You can also get a business email, so kind of like yourbusiness.com rather than Yahoo or Gmail, which is more professional. So far I really like the experience. What I'm trying now and I want to do next is I want to create Facebook shop. Actually, my Facebook shop is already live, but I want to try some advertisement and see whether I can drive more sales through my e-commerce store. So there is an direct integration between Wix and Facebook, which means that you can push your products already into a catalog in Facebook. So this allows you to create, let's say, tagged posts on Instagram with products, or you can create product campaigns on Facebook with Facebook advertisement. Also, what they do have at the moment, I think that's very interesting for anyone who wants to boost, let's say, their searches on Google, is that they do have the opportunity to automatically move your products also to Google. So recently Google announced earlier this year that they opened the product listings, which are on the top of the search results, to also for free. So until now these were only ads. So now actually businesses, if they upload their feeds to Google, which is a little bit manual and a bit difficult at the moment, but through Wix and through Shopify they can just push it for you. You don't have to know anything, you don't need to code, you don't need to do Excel spreadsheets, anything like that. They just do it for you with a few clicks. And I think this is like the biggest value of these platforms. And then they can, basically the way your website can appear organically in the search results without advertising, the same way your product can appear organically between the ads on the product listings on top of the page. So I will try both of these. Maybe I'll try also some paid ads with Google, and I want to see what the results are. It's just an experiment that I'm doing, and see if I can really grow this business and make it into an e-commerce empire in my free time. So this is so far from my experience. Let me know if you have any tips on e-commerce, if there are any e-commerce pros of you. I'm happy to hear from you. And yeah, if you are thinking about this, let me know in the comments if you have any questions or you want to hear about specific aspect of e-commerce more. Happy to make some more videos. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you next week with another video.